Oh, I've got a good one. I'm gonna add some text that says wrestling hot takes. I want to hear people's controversial opinions and see if I agree or if I think you're special. Right, let's hear some stupidness. Bret Hart was better than Shawn Michaels in ring. I don't know if I agree with that. Bret Hart was only good at like grapples and like technical wrestling. Shawn Michaels had a mix of everything. He was a high flyer. He could like actually strike, and he was technical. I think Shawn clears Bret. All time, like overall, Shawn clears Bret, and in ring, Shawn clears Bret. The Rock is better than Stone Cold in every way. On the mic, I don't know. Sometimes The Rock was cringe on the mic. Stone Cold was cold on the mic. No pun intended. The Bronze are so overrated. I'm gonna be real. They're so bad. That's you rage rating. I'm gonna move on. Tribal Chief Persona was the best heel in WWE history. Mr. McMahon. I'm gonna move on. The Rock is better than Stone Cold in every way. He said it again. Yeah, no. Stone Cold clears The Rock. In ring, The Rock clears Stone Cold. So Takeshita has no chance at becoming the best Japanese wrestler. Nakamura, Okada, Kobashi Misawa, Asuka, Io, Kairi, Julia. I'm gonna move on. Gunther is the best Intercontinental Champion of all time. He had it for the longest. Does that mean he was the best? Jericho's had it the most times. He had it 9 times. That probably makes him the best. I don't know. Maybe Gunther, maybe Jericho. I promise you're rage baiting, my friend. You are definitely rage baiting. Finn is as good as AJ in ring. That's very hard to disagree. Exactly. Shibata Suzuki, Minoru Suzuki. Sammy Hogan is the most pushed. This Sammy Hogan, I don't understand. He just lost to Dragunov. How can he be a Hogan? He's never even won a world championship. Not one. He just lost the United States Championship. He just lost it. He's not a Hogan. The closest thing to a Hogan in wrestling is Hulk Hogan. Maybe Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Hogan, I agree with that, Alfie. Dominic isn't even good. That's you, Rage Bane. I'm gonna move on. Rey Mysterio is the most consistently great wrestler ever. 30 years, no bad eras. I cannot think of a time where Rey Mysterio wasn't great. That's probably something I agree with. I can't think of a time where Rey Mysterio wasn't great. Yeah, yeah. Ray clears Dominic. Obviously, Ray clears Dominic. Ray's been wrestling for like 30 odd years. Dominic's been wrestling since 2020. What do you think? Ray obviously clears Dominic, but I think Dominic Mysterio probably has potential to clear Rey Mysterio if he stays wrestling for longer and if he's consistent as he is. Dom will be better if he's consistent? Yes. Ray clears Dominic in the past 3 years. Obviously. Wait, what? Ray in the past 3 years clears Dominic in the past 3 years. You're mad. Speaking of Dragunov, he's the best European product in WWE in ring wise, all time or just right now? Because if right now, I probably agree. All time, you got William Regal, so I don't think I agree. Better Finn, Gunther, McIntyre. You said those names. I don't know. Now that you've said those names, Gunther is. I think Gunther's underrated in ring. I don't think people give him enough credit. Genuine, I don't think anyone gives him enough credit. A lot of people call him sloppy and slow, but I think that adds to drama. I think that adds to like the suspense of wrestling, if that makes sense. Dominic's the best defending champion right now. I can't think of anyone else who has defended it more than Dominic. I think I agree with that. He doesn't clear. He definitely doesn't clear Regal. Regal's goated. The Intercontinental Championship is more prestigious than the Universal title historically. Yes. You know why? Because back then in like the 80s or something, if you won the Intercontinental Championship, you were very, very likely to become a world champion. Very, very likely. They called it the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship back then. It was a very big deal. The Universal title was relevant for like. I feel like it was only relevant when Roman Reigns had it, I'll be so honest. Dragunov is the worst win against Sami Zayn ever. That's rage bait, I'm gonna move on. Finn is better of all time, but right now not. What? Compared to Dragunov? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think Gunther's one of my favorite in the ring. That's your opinion. If he's one of your favorite, then yeah. but he's very good. He is very, very good. The Universal title was a thing. The Universal title was a thing from 2016 through 2024. Either 2024 or late 2023, when the belts were merged into the Undisputed. And it was only relevant when Roman Reigns had it. Priest should have never cashed in on Drew at WrestleMania 40. Why? I want to know your reasoning behind that. Gunther is one of the best in ring, however, he has the most boring reigns in his ring. Triple H doesn't know how to book a good champion. He knows how to book a good heel turn and a good title change and a good return. That's pretty much it. Roman Reigns title and save WWE. I agree. A lot of people don't want to admit it because they were hating when he was the champion. Like, oh, why does he keep winning? Why does every member of his family ever keep coming in to save him from losing the belt? But it makes sense. Because Roman Reigns was mortal. He needed his bloodline. He was thinking strategically. Aleister Black has been too sloppy in ring recently. I mean, yeah, some of his black mats don't even connect. Seth is this generation's HBK. I agree. Wait, he's replying to the J fan. What did the J fan say? Shawn Michaels will never be better than Seth. Rage bait. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna move on immediately. Cena was never overrated. Fans who booed him now admit he carried WWE through rough years. I never ever booed John Cena because I knew he was underrated. I don't know about underrated, fairly rated, because he's considered one of the GOATs. Even when he was being booed, people considered him the GOAT, but they were just tired of seeing him. They wanted to see new people. They were tired of him and Roman Reigns. But those were the only two people WWE bothered to push at that time, so I hear it. Seth is better than Shawn Michaels. I'm gonna move on. Drew would have done more to the world title, I assume what you mean, than Priest and Gunther. To be fair, Drew hasn't had a world championship for longer than 5 minutes in front of a live audience. So yeah, that's probably that's good reasoning. You're obviously rage bait, and I haven't heard such delusional wrestling takes in a very, very long time. The Death Riders are currently deathly boring. I don't. They're definitely more boring than they used to be. I mean, before they weren't that boring, but they're not boring now. But I feel like I've not grown tired of it. I'm just like used to it. But I don't know if that's a bad thing. They have no direction. Jon Moxley just lost to Darby Allin in a very, very strange ending. Like an anticlimactic ending, which maybe makes sense. I think it might make sense. I think all the times that Moxley has lost while with the Death Riders has been him at his most mortal state. Like with none of his Death Riders to help him. Like he's stuck in a chokehold from Adam Page, he taps out. He's stuck in a Scorpion Deathlock from Darby Allin with his face in water or whatever, and he quits. That, I think, yeah. John Cena's retirement tour saved WWE 2025. His retirement tour was buns. Until he turned face again, buns. The heel turn was good, the heel run was trash. AJ Styles' retirement tour is going to be better than Cena's. It better be, or else I'm going to find Triple H. Cody returning revived wrestling. No, it didn't revive wrestling, but it revived my love for... No, wait. No, that was still Vince McMahon's era, wasn't it? I was about to say that revived my love for Triple H, but that was still Vince's era. Yeah, no. It didn't revive wrestling. It did make me very happy. Although I knew it was going to happen when he left AEW. Oh, Cody's coming back to WWE, definitely. And I'm glad he returned. He's had a good run, although he got injured pretty quick. Jon Moxley presenting his New Japan title at AEW was a stupid decision. Why do you think that? Don't you think it's good promotion for New Japan? People don't know about it. Styles is going to be at every Raw? What, in his retirement tour? I'd hope so. Heel run was trash because Triple H didn't know how to book it. I think the only reason John Cena was a heel was because Triple H knew, oh, we only have 1 year left for John Cena, and the one thing we haven't done is turn him heel, so we want to see what happens. They booked the turn, but I don't think they had any plans for a heel run. I think that's what screwed it up, and The Rock not appearing for any of it screwed up as well. Cody versus Roman has been the greatest rivalry besides Seth and Roman in the last 10 years. Let me think of some other ones in the past 10 years. Daniel Bryan versus The Authority. My mind's gone blank. Bryan versus The Authority is definitely one. Uh, hmm. Why is my mind completely gone blank? But I will say Cody and Roman's rivalry was very, very good. I'll give it to you, Jey Uso fan. It was a very good rivalry. WWE should get off the War Games and bring back Raw versus SmackDown. I agree. War Games was good like twice. They're overusing it. I hope this year's the last one for a while. CM Punk's legacy is more about attitude than actual drawing power. CM Punk is a draw. CM Punk definitely draws money. Didn't he make? Wasn't he like the reason for AEW's like first $1 million or whatever? Like first $1 million house. He's definitely a draw. CM Punk was a name that people were chanting for 10 years. So he's definitely gonna draw money. What about John versus AJ? Absolutely. He brought it out with no context and it sent off a bad message towards AEW. Um, I think the fact that he brought it up on AEW TV was just good promotion for New Japan. Like I don't know how else to put it. I think that was a good way for New Japan to kind of get out there for people who don't know about it. I need to watch more AEW New Japan. New Japan fans thought, why is he treating our title like that? And AEW fans thought, what is the title? To be fair, it could have done with a little bit more explanation and not just a random appearance. So yeah, that probably does make sense. John versus AJ was a better rivalry than Roman versus Cody. Oh yeah. That. hmm I think I agree with that. Do I? Yeah, I think I do agree with that. That's enough of this song. Next one. The Roman versus Cody rivalry was even that good. Wasn't. I don't know about that. Brock versus Roman was very repetitive. I wasn't the biggest fan. I wanted it to end every time I saw them. I preferred Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns over Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I think Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns should have been like a proper world title feud. That might be a hot take. I prefer Braun Strowman's rivalry with Roman Reigns over Brock Lesnar's. WWE should try to get a Survivor Series match against TNA. AEW ain't gonna happen for a very long time, and with TNA they pretty much just did it on NXT Showdown with NXT, but on actual Survivor Series would be pretty good. I wonder who they'd have though. They probably have the Hardys, Hendry, Moose, and Santana. I don't know who else they'd have. No, the Hardys would probably be in a tag match. So it'd probably be Moose, Santana. Uh, who else did I say? They're gonna find a way to put Matt Cardona in it, definitely. They'd put. Wait, who else did I say? Joe Hendry and like Leon Slater or something like that.